Hello everybody, welcome to the tutorial of MORENA FLOR, written by Toquinho in words of the Greek poet Vinicius de Moraes in 1971. So I changed the original key from D to C to make it as easy as possible for you, and thus avoid having to use the transposition key for digital pianos. I can sing it to you, since that it's still a little too high for me, since I'm not here to perform, but to help you play and sing all the beautiful songs that I offer you in the best possible compromise. So I recommend that you always read the description of everything I offer you on my channel to check well what is the value of the transposition key and to apply it if it is necessary. Naturally, if it's at zero, symbolized by the two letters K and T, key transpose means that there is nothing to modify. Today, for example, is KT0. Of course, nothing prevents you increasing or decreasing the internal transposition of your keyboard. If this one is not adjusted to your voice, it's a question of vocal comfort. If you need, of course, if you need, you see this place where in the middle there is a green mark. So we have six less half tone available to make it lower, and six more half tones to make it higher, okay, until these two marks, okay. So in the last word you will find in another video under the title guide to help you with the general understanding of the song. So it's maybe digital on your piano, I don't know. You open your book and you see where is it transposed. So let's start with the song's introduction. Very easy. So we start with the G with our left hand and the F. So F, A, and C. And then with interval G, B. And then you follow with your left hand on A, C. Okay, with right hand. And then B with B, D. Like this. And then we start to sing. So what I suggest is to split this tutorial for the very beginners. We play flat, I mean all the chord and the details, and in the second part we see with bossa nova. Okay, the reason the famous basso ostinato is a process of repeating a rhythmic formula consistently. So let's start. So we start by C major 7, D minor 7, E minor 7. So first, let me give you a trick for to make the on the first chord. We're playing ballad first, of course. Between the, for to make the difference between the major 7 and the 7, you will always find, let's have a look on the scale, natural scale, of course, in degrees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. A semitone below the root, you will always find the major 7, and a semitone below the major 7, you will always find the 7. Why? Because from the root 5th or the 5th, which is just 5th, 1, 2, 3 semitone above, you have a third minor, okay, dominant, and 4 semitone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, sorry, 4 semitone above, it's always a major 7. So, but it's really more simply to descending a semitone below the root, you see, and you will find a major 7, and a semitone below it, for example, C7, C major 7, okay. So of course it's a trick that it works on the 12 keys. It will be not a trick if it doesn't work. So first, so what I suggest, you have this is the root position, I mean the fundamental position. So you can have a reverse, you know, the root can come in, that's the root position, I mean the fundamental. So you can reverse the root, okay, this is the first reverse, the second one, okay, with the third major on the top, and the third one, the G, the fifth on the top, okay, and then with the last reverse, you see the B on the top, you will return on the next position, but it's an octave upper, okay. So what I suggest is to use not the first the root position in this time, to use this position, okay, first. So and then for the D minor it will be exactly the same thing. We follow it. I mean the D minor 1, 2, 3, D minor and E minor 7. So D minor 7 scale of D in natural, of course, scale in degrees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major 7 roots and minor 5th and 7. So I suggest is to use the first reverse, okay? And same thing for the E minor. E minor, scale of E minor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major 7 roots and minor 5th and 7. Exactly the same thing. The root is coming on the top. So C major 7, D minor 7, E minor 7, okay, in this position. So and then after we will use this one 1, 2, 3, okay, the second verse inversion. So first ballad, then you follow with your left hand. Now of course Morena Flor mi de. You see, I carry on the song. A7, scale of A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root, third, 5th, 7. Keep the root in place, the third in place, major third, the 5th, 7. It's just only a reverse of the 7 on the bottom. See, so G, A, C sharp, and E. Mi deum chedinho. From the major mode to minor mode, but it's not changed, it's always a A. Okay, A minor 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you see. The A sharp is coming at the bottom, okay, and the third major is become, instead of the major, we use the minor, you see, from the root, 3 semitones above, okay. So, just only a reverse. So we have F sharp, A, C, and E. So again from the start, because maybe it's confused. Morena Flor mi deum cheirinho. So F with G that we play in the introduction. Cheirinho de amor, E minor 7. And now we're descending the chord of a semitone, okay, on E flat minor 7. So you see the E become E flat, the G flat, the B flat, and the D flat, okay. And then a semitone below also again D minor 7. Then we're landing on D minor 7. Boom. You see from the E flat minor 7. We're descending to the E flat to the D, to the F sharp to the F, to the B flat to the A, and to the C sharp to the C. And then we're around D minor 7. Scale of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 roots on minor, 5th, 7. D minor 7. So we have D, F, A, and C. It's just only that we call the turnover, okay? And we resolve by the G7 that we play D, F, and B. One scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major 7 roots. So roots at 5th, 7. We keep the 5th and the 7 in place. We just put the third on the top, and then we play the root with our left hand. So G here, D, F, and B. So again from the start, okay. From the start, the introduction. Bam, ba, da, bam, 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 bam. Morena Flor mi deum cheirinho de amor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7. So you make a stop or not. You can carry on, that's option. Okay. Depois, what I suggest now is to use for to make a small changement, you know, the second reversing of those three chords, okay, the C major, the D minor, and major 7, the D minor 7, and the E minor 7. So depois, then D minor 7, bam. You see, that's a cluster. It's very easy. Depois. stehen beim, like this. Die Bäume stehen beim, mi de todo, A7. Okay? Instead of the first reversing in natural position like this will be better. You play A, C sharp, E, and G. I mean the fundamental position of the A7. Mi todo es si denguinho. So you can play here this way, the D7, scale of D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root 7, 5th, 7, fundamental position, or you can use this one, okay, just a reverse, or this one, it's up to you, and then again you see, you find your position that you prefer, I mean higher or lower. Question of song, you decide by yourself, okay? So again, die Bäume stehen beim, mi de todo es si denguinho. For example, this one is pretty good. So A, C, D, and F sharp. So G7. Did we see the scale of G? Maybe not. So scale of G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root 7, 5th, 7. You see what I told you? Just a semitone below the major 7, the major 7's the semitone below the G. You see, so G7. From the 5th, 1, 2, 3, semitone above, it's a minor 7 minor dominant. So, Qui sovo se tem, C major 7. Okay. So, there's a lot of way. I mean, if you want to sing again, because normally on the official recording, he sing again. I don't remember if on the guide I don't think so. I have sing again. So if you want to sing again, okay, you play G4/7, okay, root 4, 5th, 7. Then you resolve the 4. We call the 4 sus, the C. You resolve by a major 7, minor or major. In this case, it will be major, like this. Bum 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 bum. Okay. So and from the G4/7, so G, C, D, F to G, B, D, F. Okay. Bum 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 bum, and then Morena, and then you sing again. Here or here or here if you want. Morena, the third. Na flor, me dê cheirinho de amor. E flat minor 7, D minor 7, G7. Depois tem B, Mi minor 7, mi de todo, E7, denguinho, D7, que sou você tem. And then now, because we are at the end, this song is very simply just only a repetition. That's the end of the verse, and now we have a bridge. So just before to start the bridge, you can play with this transition. I mean, it will be a G sharp 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5th sharp, root, the root on the top, and the 3rd with a B, E flat, and G, like this, pam pam, and then same, C, just simply C, a triad, C, root, the 3rd with the E, and the G with the 5th, same, B, you can put the 7 on the bottom or without, scale of B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root set 5th, we have B, E flat, and G flat. You can put the 7 or on the bottom or like this, very simply, B, E flat, G flat. So again, same say, or same say. You can use, you see, the reverse of the E minor 7, but in natural position, probably good also too, okay? So E minor 7, you know E minor, the E, the G, the B, and the D, okay, or you reverse, okay, it's up to you, but here it will be good. So again, se, okay, se, B minor 7 flat 5, scale of B again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. Roots and minor, flat 5 and 7. So I keep the root in place, the third in place, the fifth, the F, the flat 5 is coming on the bottom, the F, and the 7 on the bottom, the A. So it's just only a reverse, you see, exactly the same thing, but we're going to use this one, F, A, B, D. Okay, so again, why it's more interesting to use this one, because we are so near, so close to the E7, you see, from the B minor 7 flat 5 to the E7, scale of E, root set 5th 7, so E, A flat, B, and D. Okay, so again, G, and we resolve by A minor 7, G min, A minor 7, roots and minor on the scale, roots and minor 5th and 7. I keep the 5th and the 7 in place, the root is coming on top and the third on the top, okay, so minor. So very easy, you see, it's only a second reverse, okay, from the root position, okay. So we have E, we have G, A, and C, okay. And then now F6 and F. Scale of F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root set 5th, 7, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we play the 5th and the 6th. F, A, C, D. So F, but we play on F sharp diminished 7, or to build diminished 7. Let's scale first. Let's check it out to the scale of F sharp. It's not an easy scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. Root set 5th 7. From the F sharp 7, we keep the root in place. We diminish the third, the fifth, a semitone, and the 7. So from the F sharp minus 7, F sharp 7, sorry, it's become a F diminished 7, F sharp diminished 7. So you see, and then of course, then after you can reverse like all the chords. But we're going to use this one. F sharp, we have A, C, and E flat. Okay, so again, okay, Fika, F sharp diminished 7, tau tristi. From the F sharp diminished 7 to G7, you rise or semitone, G7, root 3rd, 5th, 7, G, B, D, F. It's a H7 flat 9, scale of A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, root 9, flat 9. We keep the flat 9 in place, okay? So 1, 2, 3, the third on the top, reverse on the top, 4, 5th, the 5th on the top, okay, the E, and the 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, 7, okay? Semitone below to the major 7 and semitone below to the root, okay? So we have the 7, the flat 9, the third major, and the 5th, okay? So G, B flat, D flat, E. And we play the root, of course, A. Okay, so again, sorry. So from the A7 flat 9 to D7, or you can use this one, or this one, but this one will be good, this reverse root position, and you just revert the root on the top. So we have F sharp, A, C, D, D7, certains ruines. G4/7, resolve sus to resolving to a third major. Okay, and then if you want a fancy, make a fancy. I mean, it's an option. Of course, you can do bum bum bum, just bum bum bum, just interval or nothing. Nothing. You're landing on C major 7. Okay, and then acontece que há. Okay, acontece. So C major 7. Acontece. Okay, B7. A, we saw that, okay, on the scale. Okay, so we have G, not G, A, or you can play B or the root or the 7. You see the 7 on the bottom. It's up to you. This one or this one with the 7 or not the 7. It's up to you. B, E flat, G flat. Okay, so again. The transition, okay? Eu a ficar tão triste, tudo ia ser tão ruim. Acontece que a Bahia, okay? Acontece que a Bahia, E minor 7. Here or here, it's up to you. Finish A7, G, A, you know this chord, C sharp and E. Você, D7, todinha assim. Then, if it's the last one the last bridge that you want to play, you so para mim. You say so para mí, but if you want to come back to the Morena Flor, to the verse, okay, again from the line. Acontece que a Bahia fez você todinha assim, Morena, you see, but if you want to, if it will be, because in the song it's at down in the recording and in live, when they decide the bridge will be the last one, okay, and they never make exactly the same thing all the time, but it's really the same thing on all the record. So when they arrive to sing so para mí, okay? When they decide it will be the last one, then you decide, because you can play this song all around the night. I mean, this is only again and again and again. There's only two parts: the first part, the verse, and this bridge. So para mí, you decide, and then more, and you play where you want, from here to here or here or here. Morena flor, me dê cheirinho de amor. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Okay. Depois também me dê todo esse denguinho que sou você. So, and if you want to finish the song, você tem. There's a lot of possibility to finish bam 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 bam, but finish as simply like that would be good. But and if you want to carry on again, you depois também me dê todo esse denguinho que só você tem. For example, bam 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 bam. For example, and same So what I suggest is to play the song complete in ballad, and then because then I try to avoid these two fingers that you have a very good point of view from the top, and it will be that's a big changement. I mean, I'm just only play on these two fingers, so it will be this. Those one will be for the bossa nova. I'm going to use this one for to make a double. But if you want, if it's too hard, but I didn't have largest hands, but I can tell you it's possible. You know, it's not very for to make a double. Very largest, deeper on the on your left hand. So again from the top. Morena flor, me dê cheirinho de amor. Depois também me dê todo esse denguinho que só você tem. Sem você, for example, okay? O que acende me. Oh yes, you can make some fancy like this, okay? Oh yeah, it's an option, okay? Eu ia ficar tão triste, tudo ia ser tão ruim. 1, 2, 3. Acontece que a Bahia fez você todinha assim só para mim. And then morena flor, me dê cheirinho de amor. 1, 2, E flat minor 7, D minor 7 and G7. Depois também me dê todo esse denguinho que só você tem. All like this, very simply, all with the reverse, you see. Well, I think you have all the tools for to make a so beautiful song, my friends. Very beginners, and now if you're a little bit advanced, we try to make the bossa nova. Okay, so it will be exactly the same chords. It will be a pretty good rehearsal. What I suggest is to carry on to play for you just with the same principle. I mean, but I'm changing the big one for this one, and you see those two fingers from the point of view, and you didn't have to find because we start by C major 7. Okay, so we're going to use the root on all the chords and the fifth, and if the fifth is diminished, in fact, in a F sharp diminished 7, we will diminish the fifth. But for the other one, we're going to use the root and the fifth, but root in place and the fifth is coming at the bottom, like this. Bam, 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 bam. Of course, you decide the speed. Okay. So I think we are staying on the beat and on the bars longer because it's only a tutorial, it's not a performance, of course. So, and then I have time to play, to sing for you the text, to give you the name of the chord again, and to give you the name of the two notes that you need for to make to do that. Okay. So 4, 3, 2. More, C major 7, C and G, Na, D minor 7, D and A, Floor, E minor 7, so we have E and B, Mi D on A7, A with E, I'm talking on the left hand, of course, this one, okay. Cheirinho. You see, major mode to minor, from the to the major mode to the minor mode is nothing changed to the bass because it's not important the major mode, minor mode for left hand. So again, todo mi deum cheirinho, cheirinho. Okay? So G and D with F, cheirinho de amor, E minor 7. So E and B, we're descending every semitone below. So E flat, B flat. So bum bada bum bada bum bada, D minor 7, D and A, bada bum, and then on G7, G and D, D boys. So C major 7 again, C and G, ding. I've changed only the reverse, so but it's the same chord. Of course, D minor 7, D with A, B, E minor 7. We have E and E. Mi de todo, A7, A with E, E si denguinho, D7, D with A, que sou G7, Gindi, você tem, C major 7, and then C, C with G, Simbo on the B7 or B or A7, there's a lot of possibilities. So B with F sharp. So again, Sambo, say E minor 7. So again, Sambo, say E minor 7. E with B. Okia say B with F. E7, E with B. Saint Jimmy. A minor 7, A with E, okay, F with C, Africa, that's the name of the note, okay, F sharp, now you see, normally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but we have diminished on the F sharp, so we didn't play the C sharp, but the C, like this. So, fica tão triste, you see? Fica tão triste, G7, G with D, okay? Tudo on A7, B flat 9, A with E, D7, D, A with A. Certain ruim, G47, G with D, G7, bum bum bum, the interval, very simply, bum bum bum, okay, you can use some fingers, bum bum bum, okay, and then C major 7, C with C with G, C, same thing with a B and a F sharp, again, acontece que a Bahia, E minor 7, E with B, fez A7, A with E, você, D7, D with A, todinha assim, and if you want to start again, you say, Morena, or so para mim, non para mim, and then you can use this this scale, what I'm using a lot of time. I love this scale, dynamitonic, hexatonic. It's with a sharp 5, with a flat 5, with a 7, and with all the 4s and the 6. Bum 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 on the G. For example, G, F, E flat, D flat, B, A, G. I love this song. This scale is so interesting. Well, it's an option, of course, okay? And then you start again. Morena flor, me dê cheirinho, cheirinho de amor. Pam, 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 pam. Depois tem bem, me dê todo esse denguinho que só você tem. So I hope you appreciate, my friends, and it's a real pleasure to propose you a lot of tutorials. I hope you enjoy like me, And thank you very much for your fidelity, your patience, like me. And this song, of course, will be in the inside the big playlist that I'm calling Latin. It's a Latin song, and but I have done another one where you can find my big love for the king, the imperator of the bossa nova. I mean, I say Carlos Tom Jobim, and you may be discovering and also another register, another fantastic musician composer. What I've loved all during my life, as this is called Michel Legrand. That's a big playlist if you are interested. But I do my best because I know it's pretty hard to make for the very beginner, for the middle, and if you're a little bit, I do my best because the square really short. I can make a video too much longer, so I do what I can. I do my best what I can as simply as I can for the beginners. So thank you very much for your appreciation, your attention, and I hope to and your fidelity, of course. And I hope to see you again on my channel. Thank you very much. I tell you bye bye. Thank you.